Hello, community, and welcome back to another Keeping It Real with Dr. Anita podcast. I am your host, Dr. Anita Polite Wilson, C-Suite Trusted Advisor, Board Director, and Diversity, Inclusion, and Belonging Strategy Consultant, helping members of the C-Suite and their teams reframe diversity conversations from difficult to different. Welcome to February and the kickoff to Black History Month. The theme for 2024 is African Americans and the Arts. A theme that, like the harmonious chords of a well-composed symphony, resonates with the vibrant tapestry of creativity and resilience woven by the African American community throughout history. A couple of years ago, I had the chance to visit the National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C. with a client. The sales division of the company was having a week-long offsite filled with status meetings, exploratory discussions, and strategic planning sessions. And they prioritized quality time with each other, which included a visit to the museum. That sacred space, erected on the National Mall, stands not only as a testament to our past, but as a beacon illuminating the path towards a more inclusive future. As we walked through its hallowed halls, we encountered the indomitable spirits of luminaries such as Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes, and Zora Neale Hurston, whose words echo through time, enriching the air we breathe with the sweet fragrance of empowerment and knowledge. In the realm of visual arts, the museum honors trailblazers like Sheila Pree, whose brushstrokes challenge the status quo, and Kara Walker, whose silhouettes carve narratives that speak volumes about the Black experience. Their canvases are not just paintings, but portals into the soul of a people whose resilience has forged the very essence of American identity. And these exhibits only scratch the surface of what there is to see in ways that represent the vastness of strengths, talents, and abilities of African Americans in business, science, inventions, and the arts. It's an amazing edifice that you have to experience for yourself. This month, as we remember and perhaps discover and appreciate the creativity that defines our American history, it is vital to underscore the significance of diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, on college campuses and in the workplace. The recognition and elevation of diverse voices not only enhances the educational experience, but also fosters innovation, encouraging a tapestry of ideas that enriches the fabric of our society. Picture this: a campus where every student feels seen, heard, and valued for their unique perspective. A workplace where diversity is not a mere buzzword, but a lived reality where the talents of all employees are nurtured and celebrated. This community is the promise of a society that recognizes the contributions of every individual, irrespective of their race or background. Now, let us pivot to an unexpected arena, a place where the spirit of creativity and diversity takes on a different form: the toy industry. It might surprise some, but the importance of African American representation in toys cannot be overstated. Children, as we know, are the architects of our future. And when they see dolls and action figures that reflect the beautiful hues of their own skin, it becomes a celebration of identity and possibility. Imagine a child gazing upon a superhero action figure that looks like them, or a doll that mirrors the texture of their hair. In these moments, a seed is planted, a seed that blossoms into confidence, self love, and the understanding that their dreams are not bound by the color of their skin. As we navigate the vast canvas of African American history, let us be mindful of the melodies and masterpieces that have shaped our culture. Let us champion DEI in every aspect of our lives, recognizing that it is the driving force behind progress and prosperity for all Americans. And as we celebrate the artistry of our past, let us plant seeds of representation in the fertile soil of the toy industry, ensuring that every child sees themselves as the hero of their own story. This month on Real Conversations from the C-Suite, I'm excited to have as my guest Ms. Ajel Ward, also known as the Toy Coach. Ajel has climbed up and across the corporate ladder in the toy world by starting out as a designer, gaining 3 toy patents, and eventually becoming a VP at a toy company. She's been affiliated with organizations such as Toys R Us, Party City, and Madame Alexander, just to name a few. Today, Ajel is known industry-wide as the toy coach and founder of Toy Creators Academy. In our first conversation together, Ajel will share the differences in how she was received and what she experienced as a woman of color in the C-suite for a toy company versus how she was received and what she experienced as a small business owner of a company that caters to creatives. During our second conversation, Ajel will go a little deeper to discuss the differences in how her expertise and lived experience was valued pre and post the Black Lives Matter movement. What she will share is rather personal and may give some in our community reasons to pause and reflect on your experience as a person of color in spaces that still don't reflect today's diverse society. Finally, in our last conversation together, Ajel will raise our awareness about toys that she helped to shepherd from concept to reality with 2 different women who have been students in her Toy Creators Academy. I wanted to bridge the recognition of Black History Month with the upcoming celebration of National Women's History Month. So please make sure you join us for our final chat in this month's series of real conversations from the C-suite with Ms. Ajel Ward, the toy coach. If you'd like to hear this podcast again or any of my previous podcasts, please visit my website at drnita.com. Remember to spell out the word doctor. And on the landing page at the top, click the Keeping It Real podcast link. And while you're there, please check out my resources and services. In the meantime, please help me out by getting in the flow. Follow, like, and overshare with your network any podcast that helps you reframe diversity conversations from difficult to different. Until next time, this is Dr. Anita reminding you to stay blessed and keep it real.